it's Marvina, and I wanted to welcome you back to my Angel Q&A. This is a mini Q&A, and today's question that popped up was about how do we call our soul pieces back to us or call back our power. So I feel like that is a fabulous question, and it is a bit of a challenge, but just like anything else, when we create intention and we're committed to following through with that and reclaiming the pieces of ourselves that we may have given away to somebody else. Somebody might have stolen that from us, or somehow or another we gave away our power, or we gave away parts of our soul. Oftentimes, there's a handful of reasons that it might happen. The other partner may feel like they don't have enough power and they don't have enough wherewithal, and for whatever reason they want your power or your soul pieces in order for them to handle their business and to put themselves out in the world. It is never the case that anybody else needs our power or our soul pieces. We are, each and every one of us, we're a child of the divine, and so we all have the opportunity to shine, and we don't need whatever somebody else's light is or whatever their power is. We have our own, and whenever we start to get in alignment with creation and really step up into higher consciousness, then we have more vision about how we can go about doing what's really important for us to accomplish here. But when we're really stuck in the ego and we're immersed in all of the things that the ego gets caught up in, and especially a lot of fear, self-doubt, just not feeling like we're good enough or that we are smart enough, and so sometimes we'll just like, okay, we'll give our power away to our spouse or a parent or a boss or employer, and we think, well, they are smarter than I am, so I'll let them make the decisions on what's best for my health or for how I spend my money or any of those things, so, or use my energy or my talent. So it's never going to behoove us to do that. It's so important that we all be willing to handle our own business, even if we are doubtful that we know how to do that. It's still important that we make the effort to step up to the plate and to engage with whatever our challenges are, instead of giving away our power to somebody else and let them do it for us. It is very easy to do that, and I have been guilty of that in the past, and I really had to work my way out of that and do some ceremony to call back my soul pieces and integrate them back into me, call back my power, and reintegrate that back up into myself. And that helps you to stand as a sovereign being who is willing to be responsible for what they put out in the world, the good and the bad. We are willing to be responsible for it, and that's what the universe is looking for. The universe does not ever want to see us give away our power or give away our soul pieces. They want us to handle ourselves and handle our own challenges, even if we feel like we're not good enough or smart enough or fast enough or talented enough or creative or whatever. They want to see us work with what we have and strive to pull into our matrix what we need, whatever support that might be, or whatever education pieces that might be, or talent. The Holy Spirit wants to see us being willing to be responsible and step up to the plate and handle our business. So in Texas, we would say, put on your big girl panties and take care of your business. and this is what this is all about. But there are several ways that you can do that. One of the ways that I was taught is to do ceremony, to find a quiet place in your house or in your backyard, and you always want to have representations of the elements, because that reminds us like what we are created from. We are all a part of the physical, of the earth, air, fire, and water, and then our soul represents the spiritual aspect of it. And so we want to have representations in our ceremony: a crystal, a bowl of water, a candle, some incense. And this is a great way to set up a beautiful sacred space. Call on your angels, call on your special guides and teachers, the Holy Spirit into the space. And then what you want to do is do some soul searching about your past, where you may have given away your power to somebody or given away a part of your soul. I feel like it's good to do one person at a time. So if you feel like you've had several relationships that you have kind of given away your power to them, just do one at a time, one ceremony, one person at a time. But go into like a creative visualization. Imagine that person sitting right in front of you. It doesn't matter if they're in the living or if they're in the spirit world. You can call the essence of their spirit into your space without fear of being harmed. Ask your angels to create protective space for you and them. Ask them to sit with you and just create a dialogue about your relationship with them and what your expectations were, what your understandings of that relationship were about, and how they hurt you or wounded you or caused you pain and suffering. And you also want to explain how you feel that that relationship has limited you to this day moving forward. And then, and this is the trickier part, is you want to listen to them share their side of the story. And you really have to sit in silence and just allow yourself to receive the essence of their position and their story. And you can probably, very likely, trust that whatever it is, it could be very far out. Like they may have been taking action on their own limitations, their own fear, their own dramas and traumas and whatever, but just allow yourself to witness their story. And then when you're done, you create the intention: I now call back all pieces of my soul that I gave to you. I call back all pieces of my power that I gave to you. And I wish you well on your way. And then intend to integrate those power pieces and those aspects of your soul back into your own energy matrix. And sometimes you may have to make like adjustments to do that. But just ask your angels to help you if you don't know how, or if you feel really spun out about it. Just ask your angels, help me. I'm intending to integrate my soul pieces and my power from this person who stole them back into my own energy field. And just kind of go with the visualization of that. You may need to cry a little bit. You may need to sing or to express yourself in some way, but just kind of follow your instincts there. And then thank Spirit, thank the elements and the powers for holding space for you. And then you want to wrap up that ceremony and then come back another day, maybe next week, and engage with whatever other people in your life that you feel like took something from you, took a part of your soul, or took part of your power, or that you gave away your power to. Because there are times where we willingly give it away and we have to take it back. Now, here's a tricky thing that you want to know is that people that have gotten used to having your power and your soul pieces, they don't usually want to give it back to you because they feel for whatever reason it's now mine and I want it. And they probably don't see any good reason to being able to give it back to you. So they may kick up a fuss in your life. So if you still have some sort of a connection to them, it could even be a current spouse. It could be your child. It could be a former employee. It could be a current employer. So they may feel the dynamics of the relationship change a little bit, and they won't like it. They will never like it. And so they may, kick up some energy or some kind of fuss about it, but you have to stand up in your power in a beauty way. You don't want to be, a butt about it. You want to handle yourself from integrity to the highest degree that you can. Otherwise, you're not making any gains with everything. It's like you're taking one step forward and two steps back. So, but just be firm and be clear that no, I'm standing sovereign in my own power, with my own soul pieces. You have what you need. You need to go on your way, and you may have to be very firm about it, but eventually they'll give in and you'll win. And then you want to just do some more ceremony to think about, well, is there any place else or any other situation where I feel like I left a part of myself? Sometimes you may have to have a creative visualization to maybe go to another country. Maybe you were a soldier in Afghanistan or someplace and you feel like you left a big part of yourself there. You may have to visualize yourself going back and doing ceremony, doing prayers, doing blessings, going back into that land, that territory, to bring home your own essence of yourself. And we can get so much done through intention, through creative visualization, commitment, and follow through. We can get a lot of healing done. So if you feel really out of sorts on this and that you need extra help, then what I would suggest is a couple of things. I think probably the best thing would be is to do a combination of soul clearing with a reading connected to it. And so that way we can do some additional clearing and shielding and work some of those prayer codes and codices, but also the reading will help you to maybe give you some ideas on to dial in on what needs to be done next in order to really step up into your power. So I hope this has helped you a lot, and I look forward to hearing from you. Have a great day. Thanks a lot. I'm Marvina. Bye-bye.